Now, to give you an idea of this compliance versus non-compliance, if you have a hard object, something that can, take a good whack or a strike, or actually even better than that, you can just do this exercise with your hands. Take in your hands and just give them one good clap together about this hard. Okay, so enough to where you can feel a little bit of sting in your hands. Okay, now you might not have felt very much sting, or you might have felt a whole lot of sting, but the amount of sting that you feel is relative to the amount of resistance that you have in your body. The more sting that you have, the more resistant you are to just things in general. And so we can just kind of rub that out of the hand so we don't feel the sting anymore. And now we're going to do two different things here. We're going to do the clap again just as hard as we did it the last time. This time we're going to say yes and do the clap again. And you'll notice this time not only did it make a different sound, but it didn't sting hardly at all. And I hit it probably quite a bit harder than I did the first time. All right, now this is where you're really going to notice the difference. Okay, so we'll rub that out, and now we're going to say no, and clap the hands again. And you'll notice this time it hurts a lot more. Okay, there's no magic. It's just simply the cells and muscles contract and restrict. And so in doing that, you're hitting two hard objects together. We have a thing at the Shun Shin Tao Temple we call the block of truth, or the brick of truth. And it's just, we call it the ancient brick of truth, but it's nothing more than a cinder block that's got brick of truth written on the side of it. And you can tell the truth, make sure it's an absolute truth, state your full name and then strike the brick. When you do, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. The energy goes right through it, and there's virtually no sensation. Okay? If you tell a lie and then you strike the brick, oh yeah, you got all kind of pain. In fact, it can even break your hand from doing it. So that's when you pick up my video on bone welding, or you could use the yes therapy. But yeah, the brick of truth is a great way of determining, like, even if you don't know the right answer to something, you can still do it and you'll still get the correct answer, no matter whether you consciously know the answer or not. Your body will still respond to these positive and negative forces. And so imagine when you say no and you hit the brick and you feel that level of resistance and pain, when somebody prays for you or does qigong over you or whatever the case may be, and it's not being effective, well, look at the level of resistance that you got. Now, if you want to just get a regular test for how much resistance that you have normally, don't say anything, don't think anything, and just smack the brick. And however much it stings or how little it stings, it basically is a pretty good indication of how much resistance that you have in your body. So these are some basic principles and tools that you can use to do the yes therapy, and to measure levels of resistance, and to really learn who you are spiritually. You can really elevate or get elevated to a higher level of consciousness and being by cleaning yourself up. And so I'm going to give you a couple of little protocols that you can do at the end here that do go with the yes therapy or the follow the leader, whichever one you want to do, to help clean yourself up. So let's take a look at those. In the system of Shun Shin Tao, we have like 3 major categories and then 2 side categories. And you have physical stuff, spiritual stuff, emotional stuff, and then the 2 side categories would be energetic stuff and the other category. So we're going to go ahead and do it, and I'm going to say them out loud and go down the list of the protocols. So if you want to say yes to them, then you'll get the healing benefit as well just by listening to me do it. So we're going to start out with spiritual, okay? There are spiritual problems with me. Yes. Can you remove all spiritual problems from me? Yes. Will you remove all spiritual problems from me? Yes. Please remove all spiritual problems from me. Yes. Thank you. Okay, now we'll go on to the next one. Emotional. There are emotional problems with me. Yes. Can you remove the emotional problems from me? Yes. Will you remove the emotional problems from me? Yes. Please remove the emotional problems from me. Yes. Thank you. Now we'll do physical. There are physical problems with me. Yes. Can you remove the physical problems from me? Yes. Will you remove the physical problems from me? Yes. Please remove the physical problems from me. Yes. Thank you. Now we'll go to energetic. There are energetically problems with me. Yes. Will you remove, can you remove the energetic problems from me? Yes. Will you remove the energetic problems from me? Yes. Please remove the energetic problems from me. Yes. Thank you. And now we have the other category, or what we call the Wu Ji, or infinite void category, which means basically anything else that's not covered in those four things is going to be covered in this one. So, are there problems that would be considered other with me? Yes. Can you remove all of the problems that would be considered other from me? Yes. Will you remove all of the problems that would be considered other from me? Yes. Please remove all the problems that would be considered other from me. Yes. Thank you. So, in doing this, and again, some of them might not have been quite right with me going through them, and you'll kind of get into that when you do. It doesn't matter. It still works anyway. You just kind of, your brain just kind of goes into that semi-trance type of thing, and so you mess up. So I'm hoping that I did most of them right anyway. So that gives you a protocol that you can go through every day. Okay, and in doing that, you know, you can get treatment on each one of these areas. And like right now, I can feel lots of stuff kind of swarming, lots of energy swarming, getting warmer, that type of thing. But you can be as specific as you want to be, or you can be as vague as you want to be, and encompass a lot of things. You can not know anything about it and just ask for this problem, whatever it may be, to be corrected. And so that pretty much covers the three basic areas of Yes Therapy. So practice a lot, teach it to other people once you get it down, help other people help themselves. I mean, just a quick example of that would be if somebody's having a heart attack, you know, they may not be able to speak real good, but even if you have compliance to work on them, that's a form of compliance, and you can speak the prayer over them. You know, this person is having a heart attack. Yes. Can you remove the heart attack from this person? Yes. Will you remove the heart attack from this person? Yes. Please remove the heart attack from this person. Yes. Thank you. You know, other things as well. Can you unclog my cholesterol-ridden arteries? You know, whatever that you can think of, you can pray for. It doesn't matter what it is, and you will get it. You know, some things take a little more prayer than others. You know, it's only because of our resistance and the limitations that we place upon ourselves. And so, practice a lot. You know, use it for anything. Okay, and share it with other people. So, thank you for purchasing this video, and we hope to see you on the more advanced videos involving Yes Therapy and anything else that we make. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.